Thank you. High school fans, we're all here tonight because we love our communities, and football is a way we can come together on a Friday night. Before we get to the game, we would like to play tribute to a man who not only served under Coach Kinder and Coach Curtis, but he was a Mishawaka grad, who was a teacher, a coach, a father, administrator, and a friend to so many people. When you say Smitty around here, people know you're talking about Greg Smith. In early March, at the age of 46, Greg was taken from us way too soon. He spent nearly 30 years coaching the MFL, John Young teams, and at Mishawaka High School. His energy was so contagious, his passion unparalleled. He loved his wife, Katie, with all of his heart, and there was no question that his pride and joy were his two boys, Mishawaka football players Mason and Katie. It's kind of funny because many people didn't know their real names because he always referred to them as Nutball Bro number 1 and Nutball Bro number 2. Fans can honor him in their daily lives also by doing better, by being better. Tonight we remember Smitty with stories from some of his friends. As he would probably say, "Don't screw this up, guys."
Oh gosh, the one word I would use to describe Greg would be loyal.
Prankster.
Feisty.
It's loyalty.
Just energy. Yeah. One word can't describe Greg Smith.
When he walked into a room, he was just able to connect with people, and it really didn't matter what kind of background the kid came from.
He's one of those guys that you got to bring on that vacation with you, and he made the life of the party.
So he loved to pull pranks. Sometimes that came on the beach with a fake snake and trying to get passerbyers to jump.
We would put the snake out into the water, and then we would quickly reel it in so the snake looked like it was on the ground as people were walking.
Greg hated mustard, and a coach that I will leave unnamed sprayed mustard all over his desk before practice. So Greg didn't say anything, but then the next day I reached into my locker to grab my shoes and was greeted with a mouse trap in my shoes. Courtesy of Greg Smith.
I think the Greg that maybe you got versus the Greg that I got or the kids got was sometimes different.
It was go, go, go. He had one gear, and that's full throttle.
From the time he woke up in the morning until, I don't know if he ever really slept, but he did. When as soon as he woke up, he was ready to go again.
Not only did he have to be the first one to Florida, he had to get there faster than the last time he went to Florida.
You know, I think that Greg had friends everywhere he went. I mean, literally everywhere he went. The kids would always have kind of a bet with him every time we would go somewhere. How many people would we run into that Dad knew?
He just had an ability to connect, and when he connected, he was with you for life. I mean, he was going to invest himself and give you everything he had, and I think that energy made him such a great coach because the kids fed off of that.
I think that Greg had the ability that kids felt like they could run through a brick wall for him.
You know, Greg always made the comment, his friends or his family. And, you know, a wise man once told me that, you know, you want to know your future, show me your friends. And Greg really took that to heart.
When Bart first came to Mishawaka, they would be on the phone at like 3 in the morning.
He would get a text at 3:30 in the morning. She's like, "Who the hell is that?"
So I would wake up and wonder, who are you on the phone with?
Show me that phone. And sure enough, you know, it was me, and we'd be talking about, hey, what's going to happen at practice that day or whatnot.
He might have also lived by the saying that it was a lot easier to ask for forgiveness than it was permission.
You know, the greatest attribute to Greg is what he was as a father to those boys. I remember when I first took that job, and those boys they were always around.
And I knew the impact that he had made on a lot of kids, but I don't think any of us really realized the full extent of it.
Fans, Smitty had a saying that has proved to be a rallying cry for all cavemen. It's LOD. On the surface, and in football terms, it means lights out defense. But as our head coach Keith Kinder explains, LOD wasn't just on the field, it was a way of life.
So to explain LOD, as you see it around Steel Stadium and our football program,